Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the game of Glonking that we've come to love. And we're coming up on the end of our next rebirth. We're doing that extra little push towards the end that will hopefully pull us through at least one more floor. Let's see how 14 goes for us. I don't expect to win, but I want to see how close it is. You know? And the beginning part of it's going quite nice. We did just get that big stat boost from buying the 1 million upgrade, so we'll see how this goes. Things are starting to take some damage. Sign that maybe the last quarter of this will be pretty bad. No. Try. We might be able to just squeak by with save in one. Looks like we can make it work. Look at that, we did it. So if we can triple our HP, it might work out. So one thing I was noticing with the higher rolls is it might actually just have a higher overall payout too. Like a more per coin payout. That's what I mean. I don't think we have much chance of being the next one, but we can do this one again. Until they kick us out. We'll see where we're at. We'll see if we get some good stat boosts out of it, you know? So that if we can triple our HP, we'll be golden. We haven't really done any farming this run. We had, what, one long game? We'll give it like one more long game and we'll see what a percentage increase we got, because that one we went in with 11 million. Hey, at least these runs are being short and quick, like they're not sticking around a little too long. Where are we at? 12.3? Yeah, we gained 1 million just doing that. just really wants us to have more coins, huh? Okay, we'll give it another run. We'll see where that ends up. We could also call it quits whenever we want to, but if we get one more, we get 2 more skills, so that's what I'm kind of gunning for. I think it's not too far off the table, you know? It's like if we get a good roll on HP, we'll actually like probably double it. You think these guys like exploding? They certainly aren't saying no to the process, that's for sure. Progression slowed down. Okay, how are we looking now? 13. We're gaining like at least 1 million each time we do this, so. And that's even without us even getting good stat rolls on it, because we haven't had an HP one yet in a little bit. Just more chances. There we go, 200 HP. It won't reflect until next time though, so we won't actually know how much is different. But, yeah. How about we just go in and see what it's like? See if we got anywhere close to a chance. I feel like no. This time we're definitely pushing it a little too close. I like to push the envelope a little, you know? Gotta check your limits, you know? Can definitely survive into the 3rd quarter. The only part that matters is the last part, though. So we'll be ready. We're feeding them. As long as we can keep one alive, we might be able to squeak. Nope, it was very close though. We had him alive for a while. Alright. Another HP up, so maybe. Yeah, we're at 18 million right now, plus whatever we just changed, so hopefully this one will do it. Okay, we only need to keep one alive. Since we're going into the next quarter, we just gotta focus in. I couldn't even see it. There was too much going on. Alright, fair enough. We are just so close, though. Focusing in on one. We're gonna do our best to keep him alive. We did it. That's all we needed to do. Fantastic. So we're gonna head on in. We're gonna sacrifice everything for our one powerful upgrade. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be more than one. Doubles. That would make it faster. That might actually be bad though, because that would actually cut down on the invincibility, but it would be good in a different way. But, you know. I'm gonna aim for this one anyway. So it says this is the halfway point of the Rebirth Tree. That's expensive, that's 5. That would be really, really nice. So we are starting with almost 29,000 armor. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble finishing. definitely not gonna have too much trouble. I don't think they can even get hurt, for instance. Okay, so yeah, as you feed them, they actually spit it out. That's what I was wondering. I thought so, but that makes sense. Look at that, so easy peasy. Well, we are making our way through the levels. I don't think we're gonna have any real trouble. Already ginormous. That's good for our progression. Yep, and they're so happy all about all that. We did it. Okay, next level, best level. Another Glonk, another friend. Or feed. We can get Blue involved. Definitely all chalking up. The next level, everyone starts exploding just the way we want. So much exploding. It looks like we're getting about twice as much, which is about on what they said. They said that take half as much, so that would mean twice as many. That's how math works, right? So now they can explode and make another one. We'll get the cash payout for it. So much nums. Already chalking up so nice. Explodey. I don't think we're gonna have much trouble making it through to like level 12 without any problems. We have so much frickin' armor. It's now Glonking time again. Back up to 7 already. The flonks are gonna help quite a bit. Next level's gonna get the hats involved, which will be nice. Definitely got us at least about 50% more than we would have gotten without the flonks, so they're definitely pulling their own weight. Blam, 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 all those bonuses in there. Let's get more flonks in the picture. They're now flonking as hard as they can. Cool. I definitely need more bits, but I mean, there's only so much I can do right now. We're definitely not losing. We just can't feed them constantly. There we go. So now everything goes into getting more bits in our life. Then feeding them faster. And holding on to more bits so we have to chase them down less. Cool. Now see if this pushes us past our usual 90-ish. Oh, well. We started with 90, so I didn't actually spend them. Interesting. As you can see, we're definitely exploding a few more than usual, so I'd say it was definitely a success. I'd say that 210 over 90 was a good improvement. So now we're in the post-edge game. So much postage. I didn't focus on the other ones as much right now because they actually don't matter currently because we're not dying. We're just finishing the levels, so until they die, until we start dying, we don't actually need the HP or the defense. The other two help a little bit. But we are like a stage or two away from where we are going to start having a little trouble. Well, there we go. What do we got down here that we need? Well, I'll slap some into this, get the magnets sorted. I would not say we need these, but they're cheap, so we'll start pushing our way through the cheap ones. already at 80,000 armor, so we can't even get hurt on this one. Go. Well, we'll probably win this one pretty handily. Well, we'll take some damage. Nothing really to worry about, though. Probably won't even really have to slow down. 13 might be a little spicy though. So much wind. Yeah, so now we're gonna basically be saving up to the 1 million. Shouldn't take especially long. Making sure there isn't anything else we really need down here. We'll see how this goes. We might actually also win it, but we might not. Entering the last quarter, and it looks like a little spicy, but maybe. Nope, it was too close. Alright, fair enough. Well, that's probably gonna help a little bit. If we couldn't survive it before, now we certainly can. definitely have to focus on them, but I think we're gonna win. Oh, didn't even have to focus on it. My team had it. Look at that. They were on the ball. We're almost up to that million now, which will double our numbers. We like doubling. We like doubles. Yeah, if we get up to 6, we can get another 2 skills, I think. How's our stats looking? 5 million? That's before the double, so it should be 10 million now. Oh good, I'll take a 200 million. 200% HP. That'll be quite nice. So actually, we probably have 20 million now. Very, very nice. So there's a decent chance we can survive 14 now. Because we not only doubled our stats, we then doubled our HP on top of that. So we're probably pretty close to winning the next one too. So that'd be pretty cool if I didn't have to do any farming just to get to the 6 I want. That'd be really, really nice. So convenient. We're in the last quarter. Make sure they stay alive. That's all that matters. I think we're okay. We seem to be still thriving. We actually just doubled our armor too, believe it or not, with that upgrade, but do we not have as much HP as I thought? That's crazy. Well, fair enough. Yeah, the game has longer legs than I thought. It has a whole like rebirth tree where you like reset your progress and go through there. And it says that these are trophies, but they look a lot more like something else. Good morning. What's going on with you? Anything good? Anything good in the hood? I'm starting to notice some lag opening it, but we haven't actually reset the game in a while, so maybe it does need to be like reset. It's fine. I'm actually probably gonna be ending the stream in a little while, so it's been a pretty good session of this adventure. That might be a double Glonking session. You never know. But probably one more will do it. We did reach the halfway point to the tree after all. At least that's what the achievement told me. Oh yeah, if we're already struggling to keep one alive, we're not gonna finish this one out this time. No, actually, maybe it's not dying immediately. As long as it's not dying immediately, we're gonna win. We did it. Somehow we squeaked by and we didn't have to farm at all. What a treat. Okay, so we are golden for a lovely rebirth. So the first one that comes to mind is the hat generation. We love hat. Hat is good. We're also gonna boost the speed on the first round. So what are these upgrades around it? Oh. Is that a permanent boost? I'm hoping that's a permanent boost. Oh. Well, that's not very many, but you do feed him an awful lot. That's a really good one, though. That is the one we're going to gain next, is this one. Because gold is gold and gold is whatever, but more HP is what lets you get farther. And as we've shown, like anything you get on the permanent side keeps with you between runs. Well, if you're looking for breakfast, you should make a breakfast. Breakfast is good to make. You feel good about it. Glonk is hungry because the world is apparently poisoning him. Just standing around make him die. You like all the silly hats they get to wear? So balanced, much wow. Look at all these silly hats we got to choose from. And I have it cycling through so they just wear whatever. What I told them, what I said on my game showcase is that if they do any expansions for this game, it should just be to add more hats. No more content, just more hats. Look at that, we're a wizard, Hari. Although that's actually a red mage hat, but it happens to be blue. Uh-huh. Yeah, the order of the hats in the list is the reverse order of the ones you found them in. Look at that, they're so happy. More Glonk. Explode is good. Get the blue involved. I see. Well, that's certainly something I'm never gonna check out, unfortunately, but I'm glad you are knowledgeable about it. The only games that I played with blue mages were the early Final Fantasies. Those were some pretty good ones. Maybe Quistis a little less, but some of the other ones are pretty nice. I like how they shorten these levels with the that upgrade. Like, I don't even have time to think that they're very long until we get past it. Oh boy, new Glonk, new friend. Mm-hmm. What? Okay, fair enough. While you like the Glonks, I don't think you're gonna like the Flonks. If you didn't notice them. They baby bird food into these guys' mouths. I think it's hilarious. Look at these big old chonkers, and he's got a nice little beanie on. Moment, Glonk has gotten too big now, so watch out. He gets a little explosive going forward. No, they're not enemies. They help you, technically. They pick up food pellets and drop it in their mouth for you. I don't know if we're gonna get to see any of these guys explode, though. I think the levels might be a little too short for it right now, but, you know, well, unless the speed is just timed up and not, actually the amount of time to feed them, but we'll see. We'll try to make a couple explode for you. We like explosions, right? Boom! And they leave a baby one in their place, so you don't lose them. You just... And then once you do that, those coins are used to buy the hats. But we have all the hats, so instead, after you get all the hats, it unlocks the gacha machine for your stats. Art is an explosion, after all. But yeah, now instead of one being left after an explosion, we will get two of them. We're one level away from seeing Flonks. Yeah, I will say I do like the lo-fi sound. I turned down the sound effects though. The sound effects get really repetitive. It just sounds like you picking up money all the time. Like that's all you ever hear. So I turned the sound effects down a lot. You can turn them off. I turned it down like 80%. But the music is just lo-fi hop. But it only has one track. So here's our Flonks. Blam, 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 blam. All Flonks all day long. And anything extra goes into more greens. Ready to see some baby bird action? There they go. Nom 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 nom. Blah 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 blah. The one thing that you pretty much always have to do is pick up the coins, because like nothing else is gonna do it for you. Yeah. Although it's actually a bit of a weird rubber ducky too. Like, tell me this isn't a little sus. And this is absolutely the doofiest dog I've seen in a while. Look at this doofy ass pup. This hat is not having it at all. Do you think this hat knows anything? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure this hat is just a rat in a net. But, you tell me. So this is the hat upgrade. We get our hats. We double the explosiveness. Hey, and if you stay around a little bit longer, maybe this time I'll actually show off the ending again. I've been skipping the last few because it didn't change, but if you want to see it, I'll show it this time. You have to beat another couple levels to get to it. There is also an HP mechanic that the enemies have, but I have rebirthed so many times that my defense is so high that they don't take damage until level 12. That's okay, it's only gonna take a few more minutes anyway. Already exploding. So I'm pretty sure you can't lose the big fancy Glonk coins that they drop, but you can definitely lose all the normal ones. And for some reason, all the confetti that they drop, that is the coins. But they don't look like coins to me either. It actually looks very similar to the bits, so you can decide if you think it looks like coins. I certainly don't. Are you ready for an action-packed ending scene? Make Glonk way too big. Here we go. We're in the final lineup. We don't get any help for this. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I bet you wish our boy had legs. That would be helpful. Nom 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 nom. He's chonking up. Here we go. Oh boy. What have we done? Oh boy. Hi there. I love that tiny doofy little face. It's so happy looking. Oh no! We glonked so hard. And glonked so far. And in the end, we get to see the credits again. That almost is the heart sign, but it did not work. Good job, guys. The team in order of height. And also, it doesn't fit on the screen because it's not meant for this resolution, and for some reason, it doesn't fit the resolution settings that they gave it. So, they definitely should fix that if they want their credits to look right. That is pretty funny. And now we got the post-game infinite upgrades. So you can basically reset at any point you want with Rebirth at this stage, but then it's just whatever you decide you want to invest in. It's like it was like two and change when I saw it. I mean, it's already lasted me about a good 8 hours, so. Because I started this stream at the beginning of my play. Maybe there could be like another like 5 to 10 hours if you're willing to commit to it. It's not like it's likely to get more inspired than what we've seen, but I mean, they could still technically get more updates. I mean, I've given them some suggestions for things that need fixing. Well, I don't know that they're specifically following me or anything, but I can't be the only one saying these things to them. Now, what I understand is that the glitches that I came across with the tutorials and whatnot are only because I'm playing it in windowed mode. So if I was doing it in full screen or at the full resolution, they would not have affected me. No, I still got one more. I have to get the full Rebirth Tree filled out. So this thing apparently has another like 12 or so upgrades into it of increasing costs, so it probably has another like 8 or 9 rebirths to go. But they are getting faster. So that was the last of the sped up levels, so everyone after this should be normal speed. We'll probably start having trouble in about 1 or 2 levels. I think 12 is where I first started taking damage on my guys last time, and we did beat 15, so. Starting to have trouble doesn't mean anything, it just means you gotta actually... So I haven't put inputting anything into any of the defensive stats at all. So there's no point until it matters. Yeah, you can technically like not win it. Like this bar fills up, each quarter point increases the damage being done. So at some point you won't be able to feed them faster than they die. However, we have so much armor by default that they can't hurt us until level 12 or 13 or something like that. And every time I pick up one of these coins, it gets farther. And also, this gacha is giving multipliers to stuff, so That is also mitigating the problem before you even see it. Like here I have 117,000 armor, so essentially it's only 60,000 of this would affect me. But the thing is that anything that I've upgraded this round will not be reflected until next round. So this upgrade I just did right here is going to let us win, but it won't actually show up on the stat screen till next time. So we're going to win this one pretty easily. I pretty much just tripled or quadrupled my armor just now. And HP. But I usually go till I get about like 5 or 6 trophies, then I reset it, because each one after that takes longer and longer. At some point it's not worth going further, and you just want to reset it to get the easy first like 5 or 6 trophies. You can push as far as you want, but it just isn't worth the time. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. See, we won that one pretty handily. So we've already got 3 extras that we don't need, so... Yeah, we went from 200,000 HP to 1.5 million, so we gained like 7 times the HP that we had before. And if I get to 1 million and put this into this, that'll double our stats too, so pretty much just running into these until I reach 1 million is my next goal. There's a bunch of these lower level ones I didn't max out either, because they barely give much of anything, but you know, they are cheap. Well, in half an hour I won't be streaming still. I'm gonna actually be wrapping up shop here pretty soon. But I figured since you were here you were interested in the gameplay loop, so hopefully you enjoy. It sounds like you were, so I think this is one that I've recommended to people before, and you're no exception to that. It did look cute and interesting, and while it's not really challenging, it is pretty fun. I would hardly call any part of this a challenge, though. And some parts of it are just tedious, but I mean, I don't mind tedium sometimes. Oh, see, we are starting to die a little bit, but as long as we can keep one of them alive, we won. There we go, we still technically won. We also didn't quite gain enough for that 1 million upgrade, so we are definitely just gonna run back in real quick and get that 1 million. We'll just leave as soon as we do, because that has a decent chance of letting us beat the next level anyway, or at least get close. such upgrade. Yeah, I'll show you 14. 14 we're gonna lose. I already know we're gonna lose, but we get to see what you're on the cusp of looks like. Like, they're not actually multiplying endlessly. Like, that's your first sign that you're not overpowering it, is when you actually see your guys dying in the corners. Yeah, see, we died at the 3/4 mark. We didn't even make it to the 4th one. It's good for quick, easy cash, but it doesn't give you as many Glonk coins as just going to the previous level and playing it out. So all I need to do is stay here for like a couple levels and glonk it out, and then we'd be able to reset with that next trophy. And even the one after that, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure the next 2 trophies will be relatively easy. They were last time. Good. It actually managed to kill me off pretty quick. So if you just sit in a level for long enough, the damage actually keeps ramping up, so it will eventually end on you. You can't just like AFK at a level. It will eventually catch up, which is good. Yeah, one of the things that's holding us back currently is that we haven't gotten a good HP. Like, here's a 400%, that's actually quadrupled our HP. So if I wait till I get another HP or 2, that's probably a good point to consider moseying it through to the next level of Rebirth. But like with that one, we should be able to actually beat this next level. Like, we should now have like 4 times the HP we just had, so we should be absolutely on easy street for at least winning this. I doubt we can win the one after it, but I mean, without a little bit more grinding. But we'll see. Like, we're not too far off the ballpark. And yeah, all we'd need is like a really good HP upgrade again, and we'd be ballin'. We at least handily won this one. Yeah, we're at 11 million. Last time we won the next level at about 20. So if we double our HP multiplier, we'll be just fine. But yes, I think this is where I'm going to end up calling it, guys. I do hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for glonking along with me, and I will catch you next time. Thank y'all. Bye-bye now. Take care.